Hey Hawks, Brian Mills, Director for Campus Recreation and Wellness, and I'm coming to you from the Rec and Wellness Center. We're excited to announce that the Rec and Wellness Center will be reopening on Monday, June 1st. With the reopening of the Rec and Wellness Center, there will be several changes for the next several months. The first big change is related to our operational hours. We will have reduced hours for the month of June, which will be reevaluated for July and August. But for the month of June, Monday through Friday, from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., we will have dedicated hours for our Exercise and Nutritional Health Institute members, as well as patrons who are 55 years and older. From 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., the facility will be closed for us to do a quick deep clean of the facility. And then from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., we will be open for all members. On Saturdays, we will open from 10 a.m. to 11:30 for our ENHI and elderly patrons, and then open from noon to 4 for all members. We will be closed on Sundays so we can conduct a deep clean of the facility to keep ourselves safe. A couple of things that we ask for all of our members before you come to the Rec and Wellness Center starting Monday, June 1st. We ask that you conduct a self-wellness assessment to see if you have shown any signs and symptoms of COVID-19 or any other illness over the past 72 hours. If you have displayed any signs and symptoms of COVID-19 or any other illness, or have been exposed to any of those signs and symptoms from a friend, a roommate, a family member, we ask that you self-quarantine for at least 72 hours. When you arrive at the Rec and Wellness Center, you will come in to the East Plaza, which is the student parking lot side of the building, and enter the lobby. In the lobby, you will conduct a self-wellness check with one of our staff members where you will be asked a series of questions and have your temperature taken with an infrared thermometer. If you have a temperature of 100 degrees or higher, you will not be allowed into the Rec and Wellness Center, and you will be asked to self-quarantine for 72 hours. Your information will also be shared with the health clinic, and a representative from the health clinic will contact you to talk about the next steps for your recovery. Due to reduced hours of operation as well as a maximum capacity for the facility, we will be enforcing a limitation on the amount of time that any one patron can use the facility at once. We do ask that all members make a reservation by calling the welcome desk at 281-283-2330. You will provide your name and your ID number to our staff member and arrive about 5 minutes early. That'll give you time to complete and pass your wellness check, and then you will be directed to the queue line to access the facility. If the facility is at capacity, we will ask members who have been in the building for 1 hour or more to exit the facility. We will give you a 5-minute notice, and that should give you time to wrap up your workout and make your way to the exit. State of Texas guidelines require that fitness facilities operate at 25% of capacity. So for the Rec and Wellness Center, that comes out to about 70 patrons at any given time using the building for fitness-related purposes. Space capacities for the rest of the Rec and Wellness Center are as follows. We will only allow up to 10 patrons to use the track at any given time. If you are familiar with our facility, you know that we have 4 fitness zones located around the track. The equipment located on each of those 4 areas will be moved so we could have 100% usability of all 4 fitness zones and as much of the equipment as possible. There will still be some closures of cardio equipment, but the strength equipment, the ab and core, and the stretching machines should all be available around the track. For the basketball courts, Court 1 will be dedicated to table tennis and badminton only, and you are only allowed to play singles. Anybody waiting for a match must wait off of the court and must practice social distancing at all times. On Court 2, we will allow for basketball to be held, but only in a shoot-around format. So you're not allowed to play any sort of competitive games. So no 21, no one-on-one, no make it, take it. Shoot-around only. During the next couple of weeks, we will also be suspending several services that many of our patrons do utilize. We will not be providing any equipment, fitness or sports, for checkout from our equipment checkout station. Likewise, we will not be providing any shower towel service or workout towel service. We encourage all patrons to bring your own workout towel or a large towel that you can drape over equipment. Throughout the facility, many patrons also take advantage of our day-use lockers. State of Texas guidelines require that all locker rooms and shower facilities be shut down. To that extent, we will also be closing access to all day-use lockers and both men's and women's locker rooms. We will have the family changing rooms available on the first floor, as well as the restroom facilities on the second floor and restroom facilities in the lobby. Not all spaces of the Rec and Wellness Center will be available for patrons. Unfortunately, we will have to shut down both multipurpose rooms, the MAC gym, the personal training suite, and the outdoor fitness zone for the next several weeks. We hope to open those back up as soon as we are allowed to by CDC and state of Texas guidelines. With reduced hours and a capacity on the facility, we want to ensure that we are meeting our mission and our vision, which is providing facilities and services to the UHCL student body as well as the UHCL community. Because of those capacities, we want to make sure that our patrons and our students have access to the facility as often as possible. For the next several weeks, we will be suspending any free guest passes, any free trial memberships, and we will not be scheduling any free preview events for potential new members. We will, however, be reactivating new membership sales starting online Monday, May 25th, and in person Monday, June 1st, as well as lowering the price for our day passes from $10 to $5. All guest passes must be sold with an active member and can be used for a calendar day that they were purchased or for a future date. The last shared responsibility comes with personal hygiene. We recommend that as a patron, you wash your hands frequently. Do everything you can during your workout to avoid touching your face. We will provide gym wipes throughout the facility for you to again wipe down equipment before and after use. We also will provide hand sanitizer throughout the facility. Please take advantage of that as often as you can. The family changing rooms as well as the restrooms throughout the facility do provide soap and water, and we will have our staff reminding patrons, do everything you can to minimize your risk while you're in our space.